and the bracelet. There are fewer than probably 500 with everyone who's joining us right now. Here come those other pieces that I was sneaking in. It's the pair of earrings and the ring. It's just a quick look. It's only a couple of minutes here. But so if you want the matching piece, you're going for the necklace. This is, again, building your symphony. The earrings in the Praisiolite color, the blue topaz color, the amethyst color, matching bracelet for sure. Please don't wait on that. And then your rings. Here's the deal. Have you ever bought something that was supposed to be in a set and you didn't buy one of the pieces? Has this ever happened to you? I did not buy enough dining room chairs once, Howard, and they stopped making them.
Yes.
I was out of luck. Yes. Buy the ring, buy the bracelet. If you can afford the necklace and the earrings, make that statement, even if you don't wear them all at the same time, but you'll have them so you really get to play and mix and match. And you won't go, darn it, they sold out before I got a chance to, why didn't I get the earrings?
By the way, I agree, and the reason I agree, I am positive the second I'm off air, I will already have an email, why didn't you bring in more of those charm bracelets that we sold out, etc., etc.
Yes.
But please remember what Siobhan and myself have been telling you for close to 2 hours. Everything is handmade by high-end jewelers. So when we run out, sometimes we bring it back, sometimes we don't, but really take advantage of what's going on here today, because it really is very, very special. The blue topaz on this, in my opinion, is probably gonna go first. I think blue is still the hottest color, but if you ever want to try a perfect color of Praisiolite and not spend the hundreds of dollars, I would say try that. Same thing with the amethyst. You cannot go wrong with any of these colors, any of these pieces. Remember, they come with a limited lifetime warranty, and since they're steel, especially on the earrings, you don't need to be afraid like some of you have some type of aversion to gold or silver. You will have zero problem with this, because not only do we use steel, we use what we call the top steel. We use surgical steel. So the same steel that a surgeon, his scalpel could cost $2,000, this is the same quality steel we use.
Okay. That explains it, doesn't it? Why there's so much appeal. I know we're gonna wrap this up, but that explains it. Okay, this isn't just a mystery metal. This is the metal that will take on the seasons, the sports, the, oh, I dropped it, the whatever, absolutely whatever. Oh, I'm taking care of the toddlers. You can still look really nice, and you can still adorn yourself for you and the toddler, right? And still